Wargamer 101 here, Bruce. I will be your tour guide today for episode 8 of my video after action reports for Gary Grigsby's War in the East. Excuse me. Now, we'll do what we usually do. Start with the Finns. Nothing happening. Occasional attack by the Russians up here again. As you can see, as we go to our info screens, blizzard ice and everything nice. Everything is blizzardy and terrible. So there you go. It is New Year's Eve of 1942 to 43. So there you go. Up here in Army Group North, you can now see that I have sealed off Leningrad, and I am pushing my way towards the rest of the river here. And, well, we'll see how long it takes me to get there. And up here, we are moving along in the Valdai Hills. Like I said the last time in episode 7, the Velikai Luki Valdai Hills salient is completely cleaned up. We come along here to the south edge of Army Group North, which is represented here by 16th Army. And basically we are near Torzak. I don't know how long it's going to take to get it because he could send reinforcements at any time. And we scroll down, and this is where it gets exciting, guys and gals. We are 20 miles from the gates of Moscow. Check that out. It is a beautiful thing. Can I get there? Who knows? We'll see. As we scroll down some more, we can see he keeps here at Kaluga, he keeps pushing in through these holes and trying to do some surroundy things. And I got to be better at trying to stop that. He's got a big buildup here. And basically, I've got to try and clean that up. You know, we come down here. I finally took Orel. So that's kind of a cool thing. We scroll down some more. I took Kursk, and you can see I'm now 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 miles east of Kursk. Not shabby. As you can see, the line is stabilized a little bit here. And we come down, and I'm still trying to take Kharkov. Kharkov, he has been fighting for Kharkov pretty hard. And so we'll see what happens. We come down some more. And with the help of the Luftwaffe Field Army, yay, thank you, Goring, 2nd Luftwaffe Field Corps, I have basically pushed past Dnepropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia. So what I'm going to do is with the armor is I'm going to try to cut this off and see what happens. These troops are still terrible. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. It's a damn shame that they're so poor. So we come back up here slowly. And you can see more partisans, of course, have popped up. And let's zoom out here for a second. Let's zoom out one. Okay, now, here we go. This gives you a little bit better idea of the condition of the whole front, or sections of the front. If I can cut these guys off, they're either going to retreat into the Crimean Peninsula here, or try to make it back to the front line over here. I don't think I'm going to be able to bust through anytime soon here with what troops I've got. I'm going to try. You never know. So then we scroll back up. And we'll scroll out one more level. There we go. And you can see this nice big bulge towards Bereznev. As I'm getting closer, I'm only 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 miles from Bereznev. And not too far from Tula. But the truly exciting thing is right here. Scroll up. Moscow. We are really close. Really, really close. I think we're closer than the Germans actually got in real. So imagine that. New Year's Eve of 1942, 20 miles from the gates of Moscow. Okay, the this Army Group North. This is 18th Army. They're going to keep pushing to try to get past Novgorod and Lake Ilmen here, which is frozen over, and try to straighten this line up. So eventually, it's just we got to cut these rail lines in here. If we turn that off and turn off units, these rail lines in here, cut these rail lines, and that hurts this, except for this way, of course. But as soon as you get up to here, this little mountain, this little hill here, that basically cuts off a good amount. And if you can cut this rail line here and here, then that line is a little less tenable. But of course, the whole objective is to get all the way up here to Novaya Ladoga, which is the port that they use when Lake Ladoga is not frozen over. That's the port that they use. And Kobona here, these two ports are the ports that they use to give supplies into Leningrad. So you cut those two, and I don't know how long that takes them to run out of supply. I just don't know. So that's the plan, is to finish taking the river line, basically, and then these guys on the south side are going to push past Novgorod here and try to put a little bend in it, so I don't have to have as much infantry. I can spread my infantry out a little bit, which will be helpful. So because I've got to move up the line, I've got to kill with these my Panzer divisions, and keep whacking at these guys, even with my infantry here that aren't going to break through, but just to cause some attrition. Not very good. It's not an equal exchange, but every little bit helps, I guess. And so there's that. So the next factor, here's another Luftwaffe field division. And I think I've got another one. Oh yeah, here. I've got another Luftwaffe Field Corps, 3rd Luftwaffe Field Corps. So what it's going to do is it's going to come down here and join up with all these field divisions. So I'm going to have 2 Luftwaffe Field Corps with their field divisions all attached to Army Group South. And they're just going to try to churn forward and help the cause, so to speak, and go from there. So a little bit of extra here. Rail lines are all in good shape. Um, Maybe a little bit. Well, no, I'm pretty close to Kharkov up here, so that's fine. It's this middle section needs a little bit of help, and this section by Kursk needs to be worked on, and Orel. But everything else is looking pretty good. In fact, I've cleaned up and fixed all the broken rail lines that they broke when they did the Valdai Hills Velikai Luki salient. So all these railroads are fixed and everything. I've got plenty of I've got my railhead all the way, practically all the way up to the front line for the attack on Moscow. So the big thing is just to keep churning forward. And I had an idea, and it's based on um, massive multiplayer um, game. The Russians have a lot of little units. Okay, these are little guys, like this little brigade of airborne brigade, right? Well, it's taking up a spot in the line. So my theory, and I've been working on it for the past couple of turns, is kill as many of these little guys to make holes in the line, because you can kill the little guys a lot easier than you can kill a big stack usually. So you kill the little guys and they have to spread their big stacks out a little bit more because they have to cover the holes in the line. It's the classic example of in an MMO when you have a boss and he has a bunch of what they call ads. They're little bitty annoying monsters that do a little damage, but if you don't take care of them and then you add in the boss's damage, you get killed really fast. So you have to kill. So this is my theory, and I'm going to try it out. Killing these little tutus and everything like that, killing these ads, see what happens, and go from there. And it's just a theory. It's a, it's I don't know, something to try. So I'm also looking at, where is it? Okay, turn 83, I get the 2nd SS Panzer Corps. And I'm going to start getting SS Panzer Grenadier divisions and Panzer divisions. So on the same turn, I get 2nd SS Panzer Corps, I get Das Reich Panzer Grenadier. I get left turn, I get Leibstandard Adolf Hitler. And then a few more turns, I get Totenkopf. And you go down a little bit more. And this is way in the future. I mean, but those SS divisions should be pretty good because they were elite troops. So that's pretty much the sum of the situation right now. Very excited about being this close to Moscow. This has never happened before. So, that's something we can look up. Hold on. Oh, look at that. We're at 202 victory points. If the game ended this turn, I would have an Axis major victory. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, that's something else real quick discovered. The logistics phase event log. It shows upgrades to units. So it says here, like it says, 263 Infantry Division was upgraded to 1943 Infantry Division Standard. Hey, that's good to know. It's good to know the what's being upgraded, and you can get an idea. You're like, oh, they're getting better. Okay, they're getting better equipment. Cool. So, Well, I've rambled on the exciting news here of Turn 80. Um, if you enjoyed this video, press the like button. If you want to subscribe. It would be appreciated. And this has been Wargamer 101 Bruce, and I will see you on the flip side.